Yes, sir, we are live.
Yes, Zaki, just wanted to check if everything is perfect.
Yeah, everything is perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone who are watching us on YouTube. And today I want to welcome our next alumni because many of the students were requesting me to take up this alumni interviews because of late I have not done that. And we had a couple of days back Bhavya and now today Manish, who's our CP alumni and who got placed in investment banking within a day of passing US CPA qualification. And that's kind of the thing which made many of them motivated to do US CPA qualification, who are company secretary or who are, like we have already covered the non-accounting background. We covered the people who were CA dropouts, like Teja in our interview, and today we have Manish. So again, today's interview will be a mix of Hindi and English. So people who are watching us, please come up with the questions which you have, and I'll take that up after we complete our interview with Manish. So first of all, thank you so much, Manish, for coming in. It's an absolutely, again, I always tell that absolutely a pleasure and a delight, right? So today I will be telling you that I'm really, really happy that you got placed in the profile which you always wanted to go into the investment banking place, and getting it into hedge fund accounting itself is a very big achievement after passing US CPA. So Manish, first tell me, right, why did you select US CPA qualification? Because you were already a company secretary.
Thank you, sir, for inviting. First of all, I would say like why I selected CPA, because CPA is a US course, like, and since it's a global qualification, it's recognized all over the world. Many MNCs, US-based MNCs are now coming in India, setting up in India. So I think it was a good time, ideal time to start with such a course and take up the opportunity, like MNCs coming in India. So to tap that opportunity also and to have a global qualification, I decided to mix CS with CPA.
Okay, so Manish, आप मुंबई से हो, and many of them are सिमंदर के students, हर जगह से रहते हैं. Like we covered भाविया गुड़गांव से जो थी, and आज आप मुंबई से हो, तो आपको कैसे लगा? ऑनलाइन में क्लासेस होते थे, एंड सिमंदर में हम लोग ने हमेशा से ऑनलाइन ही रखा है, बहुत फिजिकल कम रखते हैं हम लोग. तो कैसे आपका ये सफर था? लाइक हाउ डिड यू काइंड ऑफ सी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस ऑफ सीपीए?
सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यस, स्टार्ट में तो मुझे भी ऐसा लगा था कि ऑनलाइन कैसा रहेगा, बिकॉज वी नेवर सीन CS ऑल्सो, एवरीथिंग इज ऑफलाइन ओनली. सो बट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड विद द सिमंदर, तो जो अपने टेक्निकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है वो इतने सुपर्ब है, इतने एक्सीलेंट है. मुझे फ्रॉम डे वन आई नेवर फेस एनी इशू, एनी चैलेंजेस. सब रिकॉर्डिंग सब कुछ टाइम पे आता था, लाइव सेशंस थे अपने लेक्चर्स, विच इज बिग एडवांटेज. और बेकर के जो सॉफ्टवेयर है वो तो वैसे भी ऑनलाइन है, तो अभी हमें वो सॉफ्टवेयर ही यूज करना है फॉर MCQs एंड फॉर मे बी फॉर असेसमेंट ऑफ आवर नॉलेज जो हमने लेक्चर्स में सीख रहे हैं. तो वो तो वैसे भी सारे ऑनलाइन है. तो आई थिंक नाउ इट्स नॉट रिक्वायर्ड फॉर ऑफलाइन ऑल्सो, लाइक लेक्चर्स आर ऑनलाइन. सो एंड ऑल्सो ऑनलाइन लेक्चर से टाइम काफी सेव हो रहा है. अभी मुंबई में जैसे ट्रैवल करने जाएंगे तो 2-3 घंटा तो ट्रैवलिंग में जाएगा, उसके बाद लेक्चर में जाएंगे, थक जाएंगे, समझेंगे नहीं. यहाँ पे आप घर पे अपने कन्वीनियंस से कभी भी सुन सकते हो. द बेस्ट पार्ट इज व्हेनेवर यू हैव टाइम. सो आई थिंक दिस इज अ बिग एडवांटेज. स्टार्ट में मुझे लगा था, बट later on I realized this is actually an advantage. Those who are very serious, उनके लिए तो बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है ये ऑनलाइन.
थैंक यू सो मच मनीष. तो लोग जो हम लोग को देख रहे हैं, which always ask me, right, मुझे बहुत क्वेश्चन आते हैं कि सिमंदर को मुंबई में लाओ, सिमंदर को दिल्ली में लाओ, सिमंदर को बैंगलोर में लाओ. जब मैं हमेशा से यही बोलता आ रहा हूँ, एंड आई विल कीप कंटिन्यूइंग दैट वी हैव ओवर 4,000 स्टूडेंट्स टुडे, एंड in fact not having any location in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, right? हैदराबाद में तो चलो हमारी ऑफिस है, but apart from that other locations में हम लोग, and that is a connection. जब मैं देखता हूँ मनीष आपको टैग करते हैं लोग, आपने बहुत सारे लोगों को मेंटरिंग भी किया है, तो फ्रेंड्स भी बनते हैं ऑनलाइन में, like what Bhavya have said couple of days back. So सफर एकदम अच्छा रहा है वो
एकदम
तो रहा था भाविया के इंटरव्यू में, बिकॉज यू गाइस आर वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स आल्सो अपार्ट
हाँ
फ्रॉम दैट। अभी मेरे को ये बताइए कि समंदर का इवैल्यूएशन का पार्ट, राइट, आपका उधर सफर कैसे था मनीष, बिफोर वी गो इनटू द सीपीए प्रेप स्ट्रेटेजी, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोगों का ऐसा रहता है कि कंपनी सेक्रेटरी एलिजिबल है या नहीं,
करेक्ट।
सीए प्रिंटर एलिजिबल हो या नहीं, सो हाउ इज दैट कि आपका इवैल्यूएशन का पार्ट कैसे गया फिर?
So I will not go into much these technicalities ke how much credits are required and all, because all these professional courses plus a graduate degree is enough eligible, like CA, CS, MCOM, MBA, everybody is eligible for the CPA. So I will not go into that technicalities. But yes, CPA course doing from India is a bit challenge because we never know, क्योंकि वो इंस्टीट्यूट में हमें ट्रांसक्रिप्ट भेजना पड़ता है। पहली बार सुना कि ट्रांसक्रिप्ट क्या होता है, तो इंस्टीट्यूट से ट्रांसक्रिप्ट लाना करना, और यूएस में जैसे 50 अलग अलग स्टेट बोर्ड्स है, तो किसको क्या भेजना, किधर क्या करना, तो इट वाज अ वेरी चैलेंजिंग। एंड देन सेकेंडली इट्स यूएस, वो लोग यूएस बेस्ड है, तो उनके साथ कम्युनिकेशन करना, देयर टाइमिंग्स। सो सिमंदर हैज डन अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब इन दैट, दे हैव अ डेडिकेटेड टीम। अपने पास अपने एक अलग से टीम रखी है जिन्होंने पहले से ही, वी आर वेरी अवेयर कि हमारे क्वालिफिकेशन कौन से स्टेट्स में जाएंगे, विच स्टेट्स विल make us qualify, how to process those transcripts, वो transcripts कहाँ से लाने हैं, कैसे उनको भेजना है, कहाँ फीस करना है, कहाँ ऑनलाइन अकाउंट बनाना है। तो ये सब कुछ एक बहुत ही स्मूथ वे में हो गया। अदरवाइज अगर कोई खुद से करे तो मतलब he would never understand only, उसको पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि क्या करना है। तो सिमंदर हैज, your dedicated team has helped a lot in that evaluation process। एंड उसके बाद तो जर्नी स्मूथ ही था। आपके लेक्चर्स देख के एग्जाम देना, वो तो चलो लकीली आफ्टर कोविड एग्जाम केम सेंटर केम इन इंडिया, सो विच बिकम मोर इजियर, मोर कन्वीनियंट। बट इवैल्यूएशन पार्ट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट, वेरी ट्रिकी, एंड your experience helped us a lot, and it is a much required thing also. Like I would say, no candidate should go in this journey alone. They should definitely have a mentor. Like without a mentor it's not possible.
Thank you so much Manish. I hope लोग इसको मार्केटिंग ना समझे एंड
obviously now that is a misunderstanding, like because we are not charging anything for evaluation, so absolutely like this should not be a marketing gimmick like what people should think.
तो मनीष अभी आप मेरे को बताइए, सबसे मिलियन डॉलर क्वेश्चन है, एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को सीपीए क्यों करना चाहिए? तो आपने तो बोला कि चलो एमएनसी कंपनीज आ रहे हैं यूएस के इंडिया में, तो इसलिए आपने किया, बट एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी को सीपीए से क्या एडवांटेज होगा? मतलब वो सीएस है तो व्हाई विल ही डू अ सीपीए?
गुड क्वेश्चन। ये क्वेश्चन मुझे भी बहुत लोगों ने पूछा, बिकॉज CS nowadays in India also like is a very recognized course, like we have been made KMP and all, and हमने CS में वैसे भी फाइनेंस एंड टैक्स पढ़ा है काफी हद तक, नॉट इक्विवेलेंट टू CA बट यस। सो combining a CPA or a CA, like CA is a very long course, so to me like after completing CS, if I do not have an additional 5 years, so CPA is a little, CPA gives me that advantage to complete in a shorter time. So having a combination of CPA and CS, CPA gives more of a perspective towards business side. So now the senior management can also rely on us, okay, this guy is not just a business law guy, he can understand financials, he read financials, he can help us on strategic decisions also, financially, finance side also, and the law side also. So I think this is a great combination, because in India also we do CS combination. So CS plus CPA will help to tap the opportunities in MNC, because MNC have very high regards for CPA. So and additionally with CS for Indian law. So I think this can be a great combination.
बेहतरीन आंसर। आई मीन पीपल हु आर वाचिंग अस, दिस इज अ वेरी गुड आंसर, बिकॉज मनीष का खुद का अनुभव है 4-5 साल, एंड कमिंग दैट डेफिनेटली दैट आंसर कम्स विद एक्सपीरियंस। तो मनीष भाई, आपको हमेशा लोग मनीष भाई बोलते हैं हमारे कम्युनिटी और सिमंदर के ग्रुप में स्टूडेंट्स, एंड आई थिंक इन I can see in that YouTube comments there, congratulations Manish bhai, they have written. So
they have a huge respect.
Correct. So I think this is a very good answer for a very good question, which is CS plus CPA. I think guys who all are watching us, it's a very good combination, because company secretary, you are then inclined towards some profiles. CPA kind of extends the profile. So you're not just inclined towards one profile, you actually can work into audit, you can move into tax, you can see the compliances part, and these
Yes.
days big fours require that. And
Right.
seeing that, and good answer by Manish that for CPA everyone is eligible with Simandhar, whether be
Right.
BCom, MCom, MBA, CS, and all those things. So Manish bhai, you got placed at Thought Focus, right? And एक ही दिन में प्लेसमेंट हुआ है आपका, वो भी हेज फंड में. मुझे पता है कि हम लोग सिमंदर में एक स्टॉक मार्केट ग्रुप है, एंड मैंने आपको एडमिन बनाया था वो ग्रुप का करीबन साल भर पहले. एंड आई नो आपने बहुत स्टॉक मार्केट एडवाइजेस दिए हैं, एंड ये देखिए भगवान का वरदान जैसे समझो, आपको जो पसंद था वही प्रोफाइल में आपको मिला है और एक शानदार कॉम्पनसेशन में. आपको क्या लगता है आपने कैसे इसको प्रिपेयर किया था, और व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स फॉर दैट प्लेसमेंट एट दिस इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग प्रोफाइल?
So factors are like after doing CPA, definitely wanted to join a MNC and having a good knowledge about stock market technicals. And thanks to our group, the opportunity Simandhar also gave me to more incline towards stock market and do more research and more advices. So and by God's grace, as I said, like MNCs have very high regards for CPA. So just after completing CPA, I got a call from the director from the organization, and as I said, like they have very high regards for CPA. So definitely my ideal thinking worked out. Like I am a CS also and I am a CPA also. So and definitely they, I think somehow we had a good. You have a very good networking connection also with many corporates. So I think when I make a LinkedIn post and you're commenting on that post makes the profile so visible to all the big corporates. Like so, I think this has to come. मतलब किसके आँख में तो आना ही था. And I think Diamond got selected finally. So I think your networking also helped me a lot in this. बाकी तो CPA को तो now it's now not to say, मतलब CPA का तो जो वैल्यू है वो तो अब सामने आ ही रहा है कि after just completing CPA we are getting such a opportunity, calls आ रहे, connections आ रहे हैं. So definitely it's I think hats off to maybe CPA and also your networking.
Thank you Manish bhai. And I think yes guys, so we had a lot of leaders are there who are very much connected with us. I know that some of them kind of follow us. So after Manish got placed, we also got more requirements in those profiles. So I hope I'm hoping that जो लोग CPA pass हो जाए सिमंदर से, I think we can keep sending them to investment banking. But again, Manish bhai, as you know, right, you need a passion to go into investment banking, and that passion comes from certain things. So I notice in some of the students and professionals that yes, he's inclined towards that, and definitely then we move them to that profiles only. So it doesn't come overnight that you will be getting such profiles. Now coming to CPA Prep Strategy, Manish, अभी फार, ऑडिट, रेग एंड बीएससी 4 सेक्शन है सीपीए के लिए. एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी के लिए आपको कौन सा सेक्शन बहुत टफ लगा था सीपीए में?
So to start being very specific, audit was the toughest because it is theory also. Secondly, and CS में इतना audit नहीं पढ़ाते वो लोग. So for CA everything is little more easier because उन्होंने सब पढ़ा है audit वगैरह. CS ने audit नहीं पढ़ा है. Apart from audit, we have done accounting, we have done taxation, we have done FM also, like financial management, BEC part. So मेरे हिसाब से सबसे tough तो मुझे audit ही लगा था. And since I am good in little bit practical subject and numbers, so बाकी 3 तो was a smooth journey. And फिर
तो मनीष आप बताइए, अभी मेरे को जो बंदे पढ़ रहे हैं फार, ऑडिट, रेग एंड बीएससी के लिए, ऐसे 3 पॉइंटर्स आपको क्या लगता है? शॉर्ट आंसर, मतलब क्या वो 3 पॉइंट है वो लोगों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए एज अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट फ्रॉम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी बैकग्राउंड अगेन. तो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी है, तो फार जब आप प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो क्या ऐसे 3 पॉइंट्स है, ऑडिट में ऐसे क्या 3 पॉइंट्स है, और रेग में ऐसे कौन से 3 पॉइंट्स है? तो कैन यू टॉक मोर ऑन दैट?
So first of all तो have faith in yourself कि आप CS हो तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब you are from some degraded profession कि अपन नहीं कर सकते, ऐसा नहीं है. We have also studied everything. So and जो सिमंदर के lectures है, see basically these things are new. So after watching Simandhar's lectures, आपके जो फाइव के lectures especially, I would highlight those lectures. तो वो देखने के बाद एकदम कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि ओके दिस थिंग्स आर अंडरस्टैंडेबल, हम कर सकते हैं. इट्स नॉट दैट कि कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, इट्स इजी. सूरज सर के भी जो लेक्चर्स है भी लाइक ही हैज मेड अ इन अ वेरी सिंपलर वे, जो बॉन्ड्स वगैरह इन्होंने समझाया है. सो इट्स नॉट दैट के नहीं हो सकता है. हम लेक्चर्स देखेंगे एंड since the technology is there, we can see the lectures as many times. So those lectures help me a lot. वो lectures देखो and मैंने तो वही किया कि मैंने वो lectures देखे, अपने understanding strong की, concept clear किए और बैकर पे जाके वो सारे MCQs और वो सब solve किए. और जैसे confidence आया, scores अच्छे आने लगे. So I gave the exam and I cleared with the flying colors. So
तो मनीष भाई का कहना है एवरीवन वॉच सिमंदर लेक्चर्स एंड नॉट ओनली श्रीपाल लेक्चर्स. आई थिंक सूरज, सुरेंदर, लॉट ऑफ फैकल्टीज. जैसे सूरज तो आई थिंक लोगों को पता नहीं है, बट सूरज इज ऑल इंडिया रैंकर 1 इन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी. तो सीए में तो उसने पूरे नेशनल लेवल पे फर्स्ट रैंक लाया था. तो सिमंदर के फैकल्टीज में आई थिंक सुरेंदर, द यूएस टैक्स, तो सभी फैकल्टीज का योगदान है. आई थिंक I am just one of them, so I would rather contribute this success to everyone who are associated with Simandhar. अभी आप मेरे को बताइए, ये नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मनीष इज, ये लास्ट एग्जाम से 1-2-3 दिन पहले आपने ऐसे क्या किया था? क्योंकि बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि लोग अनप्लान्ड हो जाते हैं. तो ऐसे कोई 1-2 टिप्स जो आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करना चाहते हो कि लाइक what are those 1 or 2 things before exam आपको practice करना चाहिए ताकि you are on the full grip of the subject?
So I would suggest के not to panic first of all, कि हमने सब पढ़ा है. वो कभी कभी we think like we don't know this thing, we don't know because एक साथ सब पढ़ लेते हैं, so we cannot revise in one day. So it's first of all not to panic, and if we have time, then we can solve like 40-50 random MCQs for all the topics. So to have a little more confidence, okay, again we have confidence, we are able to solve. And reading that book again, some chapters which we like and some chapters which are of exam importance. And we can watch some skill master videos also. Okay, fine, these are like latestly tested, and we can do that I Cpa sample test also to get a grip of how exam comes. So that's it. And watching, maybe if we have time, watching those flashcards can also help.
ठीक है. So guys, now we are just opening up for the questions because that was a quick interview with Manish. So who all are watching us, please put forward your questions for CPA. What do you think about the opportunities, right? Or the prep strategies? Anyone, if they want to ask any questions, please put up on the chat window. Zaki, if you can just take those questions, if you have already on that chat window, so let me know. We can pick up those questions, and I mean, we can interact with the people who are watching us. So guys, please feel free to comment there, and we can take up those questions and ask Manish all those questions as well. So meanwhile, Zaki, can you check that so that I can ask some other questions also to Manish? So Manish, one more thing is, how many hours one need to study for CPA? Being a company secretary, what do you think, like how many hours every day they need to devote, right, to complete this qualification?
So I think our lectures are like mostly 1 to 2 hours, in the range of 1 to 2 hours, maximum 2 hours. So if we can watch one lecture a day, and if we can devote like 5 to 6 hours on weekends, so I think that could be an ideal situation for a candidate. And like practicing it daily basis, like solving MCQs on daily basis, that will help in remembering those concepts. So just 1 to 2 hours and dedication over weekend, like.
Okay, so Manish, did you prepare your own notes also along with that, or I mean, you didn't prepare any of the notes and you just started with the book and the lectures? So आपने कुछ notes या charts या ऐसे कुछ बनाए थे?
I would say that I don't have that habit of making the notes from day one. Unfortunately, मतलब मैं हमेशा से ऐसे ही है कि लेक्चर सुन के आने का और फिर एग्जाम में चले जाने का. एंड अपने लेक्चर्स ऐसे है कि मैंने कोई लेक्चर्स तो मैंने 2-3 बार सुने हैं, तो आई वाज मतलब मुझे बहुत अच्छे से वो याद हो गए. सो उसके बाद मुझे वो नोट बनाने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. और MCQs देखे तो फिर वो और फ्रेश ही हो गया, क्योंकि MCQs में you get 3 wrong options, 1 right. So अगर हम वो भी पढ़े कि वो बाकी 3 क्या है, तो एक ही क्वेश्चन में 4 कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर हो जाते हैं. If someone is very dedicated, अगर वो एकदम ध्यान से ऐसा करे तो एक ही आंसर में आपके 4 क्वेश्चन हो रहे, तो दैट्स इट. तो मुझे तो लगता है लेक्चर्स वॉचिंग और अगर बुक पढ़े तो इतने नोट्स की जरूरत नहीं है, बट yes, those who have habits, they can.
करेक्ट. ओके, सो अगेन गाइज वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम भाविया. तो भाविया ने बोला था कि उसको लिखना पसंद है बिकॉज जब लोग ज्यादा लिखते हैं बिकॉज दे आर नॉट फोकस्ड, तो जब आप लिखते हो तो आपको याद रहता है गाइज. सो सम ऑफ देम हैव अ डिफरेंट थिंकिंग दैट इफ यू आर फोकस्ड इनफ, इफ यू आर अटेंटिव इनफ, राइट, सो आई थिंक not preparing notes also doesn't make much of a difference, and you can just ideally prepare yourself in a better way and practice more multiple choice questions and simulations. So that's a good answer, Manish. Now one more question which comes up is how much time you have taken overall in this process to become USCPA, and what were the hiccups? This is what is a question which have come in YouTube now. So what were the hiccups in between those things? So did you add any family things or any COVID related things, or how was the journey completely?
So I would say on a sarcasm, like big shout out to Corona. Because of Corona, we got work from home, and journey became little easier. We got centers in India, which also helped reduce the cost. And so overall time, I gave my first paper in December 2020. I started with December 2020 with the right. Then the centers were closed. I have started my journey like slowly. After 1-2 months, I thought of giving every section within a gap of 1 to 2 months. So I was going. I completed BEC in another month. So in 2 months, I have completed 2 papers. But then the centers were closed like for 2 to 3 months. Prometric was not allowed due to Corona in Maharashtra. And then again I started. So it took me more 6 months it took. So eventually 1 year.
So eventually 1 year, Kajal, that is what Manish is asking those questions. So Pratyush का question आ रहा है YouTube में, can a company secretary go for a CPA?
Yes, 100%. He can go, and I think he should go for that. Because it will add a value. It will add a value. आपके MNCs के doors open हो जाएंगे. अगर आपको as a CS भी MNCs में जाना है, तो MNCs have very high regard for CPA. तो आपके avenues खुल जाते हैं. It's not just Indian companies. Now MNCs will also look after you.
ये आपने बहुत सही पॉइंट बोला था, क्योंकि जब कोरोना आया था तो मुंबई इज ऑलवेज
the hub of
ways to watch out for. So I think lot of those interruptions have come in between.
Yes.
Manish ne, so I think the exam would have been done say in 7-8 months only, but you have taken a year's time. Still I would say that's a quick time. I mean एक साल में एक पूरा qualification खत्म करना.
But I would add here कि I think I got a help from your connection with NASBA also, कि जब centers close हो गए थे and my NTS was about to expire. So I was in panic कि अरे my money will go waste. So I use your connection, like they have very high regards for your name. So they have extended my NTS, and they have also in my evaluation also, I remember, I think you also remember, I have called up you, like my email got stuck in their spam. So I think your connection with NASBA helped me a lot also in extending NTS and in evaluation. And just because of my case, all the students whose mail was lined up in spam, like they have blacklisted Mumbai University. So everybody got clear. So I think a big thank you for that to you, just because the connection you have with the NASBA and the rapport you have, that helped me a lot, and that helped all the students going forward, like those who are going online through Mumbai University.
I think Manish, to be honest, this is all because of the students. I think NASBA also is very fair body. So it's not like they don't want to help anyone. They always help every institute. It's just that how much care the institute has for the students, or are they going too far to help the students? And that is the difference. They really want to help the students. I think they are always there to help every institution, because that is what they are, right? So they are for the student success. It's just that the institution is there for the student success or not. That is the important question.
But your involvement helped me a lot, to be very honest. This is not just to, I just wanted to add, I always wanted to thank you, but somehow, we missed something. But your this involvement really helped in, faster the process and making the process, setting a new process going forward. Like since they have blacklisted Mumbai University email, so it was very difficult if you have not uh, gotten involved in this. So I don't know how this would have taken.
Thank you, Manish. Next question which is coming up is वहाँ एग्जाम के सेंटर पे भाई कैलकुलेटर देते हो या नहीं? सो मनीष कैसे था प्रोमेट्रिक में एक्सपीरियंस कैसे था, क्योंकि सीएस का एग्जाम फिजिकल रहता है एंड पेन पेंसिल रहता है, सीपीए का एग्जाम इज ऑनलाइन. So how was your experience there? So do they give calculator? Do they give pen paper? How is the entire atmosphere in the prometric?
So the atmosphere is very in a secure way. You cannot carry anything inside the exam room. At the outside, you are given a locker where you have to keep each and everything, even your watch, your handkerchief. You cannot take anything. And calculator, pen, paper is provided by them. So not to worry about it. And you are not allowed to carry, and somehow we have completed all the papers wearing mask, and now I think the mask will go off. So now the students will have more advantage, because wearing mask and giving exam is more difficult as all fog is coming on the classes. So but yes, but the experience was quite new, because we do not have the habit of online exam.
Okay. So did you take any break is a question in when you were writing the exam at that center. So there is a minimum break of 15 minutes, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
As far as I remember.
Yes.
So did you take any break is what the candidates are asking.
So I took break only in one paper, in audit, because after solving MCQs, I think I need to take a break, drink some water. So only in that paper I took a break. Others I didn't require much, because I don't want to, tell this on this channel on socially, but I completed all the papers in less than 3 hours. So I don't think I required a break only.
So guys, who all are watching us, so champion बैठे हमारे सामने. So see, this is a confidence. I think this is what we want when you're going for exam. Then getting scared कि क्या पूछेंगे क्या नहीं. You have to be really fearless when you're writing your exam. And I think Manish, you are seriously an inspiration for everyone who's watching us. That you just need to be fearless and write the exam as if it's just an exam. Sometimes we take it to head. Sometimes we think अरे exam है मैं fail हो गया तो क्या होगा. All this shitty things which come in mind, and people who are watching me, to be honest, you just need to be very, very fearless. Like what Manish have said, some of them can think that, hey, Manish is like being overconfident or being very casual when he's answering this on this question that I have just taken less than 4 hours, but that is how exams are. You just don't need to be very serious with the exam.
But if, just to answer, like being overconfident and casual, so it's like this is not a 500 rupees exam, so we can be overconfident and casual. This is a 50,000 exam, and being an Indian, also being from a middle class family, this pinches a lot. If we fail, like almost month salary is gone into that, so month's effort is gone. So I don't think no one will take this exam casually in India, at least.
I think इसलिए हमेशा मैं कहता हूँ कि guys, whenever you're selecting an education institute or a coaching institution, you need to be 10,000 times sure, whether it be Simandhar or any institute, because you're spending a lot of money. एक बार फेल हो गए तो आप 10-20 हजार बचाने के चक्कर में पूरे के पूरे 3.5 लाख गवाओगे. That I have always been telling, always been showing the placements, always been showing the alumni, giving them examples so that they can take an informed decision. And it's not that we want the students to enroll with us, but we at least want them to go into the right place, who has right experience. Not that अब खोल दिए इंस्टीट्यूट कुछ नहीं चल रहा है तो चलो स्टार्ट कर दो, and then actually just playing around with the students, because this is not like chartered accountants or company secretary जहाँ पे एकदम एडमिशन बहुत easy है मनीष, because CPA का process आपको पता ही है कितना difficult है, and I have been always educating the students on that. The next question is the break time in the exam deducted from 4 hours time only, or how is it like? Do they give 4 hours, 15 minutes?
Yeah, so break is not deducted from the exam. The clock gets stopped. So we are allowed to take that 15 minutes.
Okay, so guys, Aman had that question. So 4 hours is for one paper. So 4 घंटे का एक paper है, 4 paper. और 4 घंटे के अलावा you will always have a 15 मिनट का break. So that 15 minutes is complementary, or I would say in addition to what the 4 hours is. So it will not be deducted, is what I think I understand, Manish. Is that
Yes, yes.
understanding correct?
Yes, correct, correct.
अब जैसे FAR is a very extensive exam, right? So how did you manage the time in financial accounting reporting? So how much time you took for sims? How much time you took for multiple choice questions?
So since I was having a habit of this online exam, like in earlier days, I have given a lot banking exams and all. So time management was always the key to this exam. So I have prepared like I would solve all the MCQs in 1 minute. Like each MCQ I will take not more than 1 minute. I have tried that. It's not like very hard and fast rule. So managing time, like 50% allocation to MCQs and 50% to sims, like 2 hours to MCQs and 2 hours to sims. Like this was the initial thinking, and then I could have solved MCQs in 1 minute. So I have saved a lot of time on the MCQs part. So I could easily manage those sims. Like I never faced any time management issue.
Okay. एक क्वेश्चन आ रहा है कि आप पढ़ते कब थे? Is it morning or is it evening? And Manish, does it really make a difference if you're studying morning or if you're studying evening? Does it make an impact on the preparation?
So I think ये तो person to person depend करता है. Some are like morning birds, some are like evening owls. So ये तो अभी depend करता है कि सबको कैसे suit होता है. But I used to take our lectures, like जो अपने 7 बजे वाले सुबह lectures होते थे, वो एक lectures करके मैं ऑफिस जाता था 9 बजे तक, और उसके बाद शाम को घर पे आके I used to solve those MCQs.
Okay, so being a working professional, right, Manish? अभी तो आप दूसरी कंपनी में चले गए हो इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग के, बट आपने कैसे मैनेज किया है? तो हर दिन आप कितना टाइम निकाल पाते थे एग्जाम के लिए, प्रिपरेशन के लिए?
So every day, like see, watching these lectures, इसमें हमें तो खाली we need to only be attentive. Like हमें और कुछ एफर्ट नहीं करना है. आप बोल रहे हैं, आपके सब एनर्जी जा रही है, आपके एफर्ट से. तो just to be attentive, तो वो that part was not that difficult कि okay watching those lectures. So 2 hours तो morning में, और शाम को MCQ solve करते थे, तो उसमें 30 minutes to 45 minutes it used to take. And in between, my organization was really very good. So समटाइम्स आई यूज टू गेट टाइम, तो मैं ऑफिस में भी कभी कभी बैकर के MCQ सॉल्व कर लेता था कि अच्छा जो सुबह पढ़ा है वो थोड़ा देख लेते, चलो सॉल्व कर लेते. तो दे आर बीन वेरी सपोर्टिव. उन्होंने कभी कुछ बोला नहीं कि आप ये क्या बैकर खोल के बैठे हो इधर. तो दैट आल्सो हेल्प.
तो मनीष, आपने लीव्स लिए ऑफिस से या हाउ डिड यू प्रिपेयर?
यस.
तो हर एग्जाम के आपने कितने हॉलीडेज लिए थे?
So रैग एंड बीसी तो it was like we were working from home only, तो उसमें तो इतने लीव्स की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. एंड सिंस वी वर इन अ ब्रोकिंग फर्म, तो थोड़ा वहाँ पे रिलीफ था बिकॉज ऑफ कोरोना. तो वर्कलोड वाज लिटिल रिड्यूस. तो मुझे मतलब टाइम मिल गया, एम्पल टाइम मिल गया. सो उसमें लीव्स की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. और देन वंस ऑफिस स्टार्टेड, सो आई टुक 2 weeks लीव बिफोर ईच पेपर. लाइक फार में मेरे को जरूरत पड़ी थी 2 weeks की, और ऑडिट में तो आई टुक 1 month टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, बिकॉज ऑडिट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी पर से. सो ऑडिट में तो मैंने 1 महीने की छुट्टी ली.
तो मनीष, हाउ अबाउट बीईसी के रिटर्न सिम्स? तो आपने रिटर्न सिमुलेशंस बीईसी के कैसे प्रैक्टिस की? बिकॉज ये बहुत बार ये प्रश्न आता है कि बीईसी के रिटर्न सिम्स के लिए क्या स्ट्रैटेजी रहनी चाहिए, कैसे प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए? तो डू यू हैव एनीथिंग टू ऐड ऑन देयर और सम टिप्स?
So जैसे we were like अपने जो alumni students हैं, those who have cleared BEC, they have helped me a lot. They have उनके जो pre-test जो formats होते हैं, जो pre-defined formats होते हैं, कि कुछ parts तो बहुत simple होते हैं कि वो तो it's like repetitive, and थोड़ा बहुत कंटेंट तो खुद का डालना ही पड़ता है कि डिपेंड्स ऑन द क्वेश्चन. सो वी शुड हैव अ गुड अंडरस्टैंडिंग अबाउट व्हाट वी स्टडी. लाइक उसके थोड़ा सा अगर हम ज्यादा रिसर्च करें तो वी कैन ऐड सम कंटेंट. तो वो पार्ट इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. जस्ट हैव अ बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द क्वेश्चन के व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग एंड हाउ अ कन्वर्सेशन शुड बी. लाइक आप क्या पूछ रहे हो एंड हाउ आई एम आंसरिंग टू यू. सो वो एंड गेटिंग हेल्प फ्रॉम आवर स्टूडेंट्स like those who have clear, वो भी मुझे काफी हेल्प पड़ा. उसमें भी मुझे काफी हेल्प मिली उससे.
Okay. So how about those Telegram study groups? So would you used to participate in those multiple choice questions which you used to post daily, or stock market पे रहते थे आधा टाइम तुम, मनीष?
Yeah, so stock market so was like till 3:30. So after that, yes, I have participated in all the study groups. The MCQs helped me a lot because while traveling in train, अभी खाली ट्रेन में क्या करे, तो I used to solve those MCQs. तो उससे क्या काफी कंसेप्ट क्लियर होते जाते थे और बाद में आप उसमें एक्सप्लेनेशन भी देते थे कि क्यों सही है क्यों गलत है. तो एज आई सेड लाइक एक MCQs में आपके 4 कॉन्सेप्ट सही हो जाते हैं. सो दैट टेलीग्राम ग्रुप्स हेल्प अ लॉट क्योंकि पीपल वहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स वहाँ पे बहुत सारे डाउट पूछते हैं, सारे डाउट सॉल्व होते हैं, बहुत सारे डाउट. तो काफी कुछ ऐसे ही एडिशनली सीखने मिल जाता है जो हम नहीं भी पढ़ रहे, जो वो कंसेप्ट याद हो जाते हैं वहाँ पे. तो आई थिंक दैट हेल्प अ लॉट.
Okay. So I think we have last 1 minute. So I would be asking one final question. Stock market ने कैसे आपको हेल्प किया है सीपीए में? बिकॉज आई नो आपका टेक्निकल एनालिसिस इन स्टॉक मार्केट इज रियली गुड, सो मेनी ऑफ देम हैव बेनिफिटेड. बट डू यू थिंक एक स्टूडेंट को स्टॉक मार्केट में कंपनी का नॉलेज रहने में, उनके फाइनेंशियल्स पढ़ने में रुचि रखनी चाहिए? एंड इज दिस अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, और डू यू थिंक ये सब जरूरत ही नहीं है? व्हाट इज योर टेक मनीष ऑन दिस?
आई थिंक दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट जस्ट फ्रॉम ट्रेडिंग पर से. जरूरी नहीं आप काम करो, बट स्टॉक मार्केट का नॉलेज होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज यू गेट अ ओवरऑल पिक्चर ऑफ द इकोनॉमी एज वेल, लाइक विच कंपनी इज परफॉर्मिंग, व्हाट न्यू इज कमिंग. एंड जैसे हमको कंपनी के फंडामेंटल्स एंड वो सब में अगर इफ यू हैव इंटरेस्ट, so like you said so many times ke before audit paper go and read the Apple balance sheet and Apple report or annual report. So without knowledge in stock market मैं क्यों पढूं किसका balance sheet? But when I heard from you के okay, so I also gave a try कि चलो Apple का पढ़ते हैं, but eventually it helped me in the audit exam के okay fine इनके reports ऐसे होते हैं, these are the paragraph and these are the conditions. So actually it helped me a lot. So I would say कि knowledge होना तो बहुत important है, and it's no harm in having a knowledge.
Okay. So guys who are watching us, thank you so much, Manish. It was an amazing interview. People who are watching, who are thinking, some people only keep thinking, they don't actually take a decision. But please see here, he have taken a decision, he passed US CPA, he didn't. He also had questions like, you can CS do, can BCom do, will I get job after CPA, will Simandhar help, will Sripal sir has any tie-ups, does he have any corporate connections? So these people who are thinking, they are only thinking and watching us. I am telling you, please take a decision and do CPA, if not from Simandhar, but please do it from any other institute and finish it off, right? And don't think, because when you think, actually you don't do it. So what I would suggest is you just close the things, right? That is what would be my advice. Manish, last thought from your side for all the people who are watching us. What would be your final advice to all of them?
Definitely, I would add up to you because one of my mentors, I won't name him. He always, I have said like, sir, what is the reason for success? Like how to get successful? And so he said, follow only two things: don't take too much stress and hard execution. Like we just keep on thinking, we never execute many things. So and those startups have came, like those became huge, so they have implemented whatever the result. So we don't have to worry about the result. Things will come in place. Like when I joined Simandhar, I never thought like I will get placed in one day, and that too into investment banking. That too a very senior person will call me and praise me. So but things will eventually fall in place. So never like it's not like आप वो process को trust मत करो. So don't underestimate anything and don't underestimate yourself, and do hard execution. Like don't just think. जो भी है कर लो एक बार.
Good. Thank you so much, Manish. And I think that's a good piece of advice from the alumni of Simandhar Education. So guys who all are thinking, please execute. Because जब thinking execution में नहीं आती तो वो thinking में ही रह जाती है. Right. So thank you so much, Manish. Thank you, Zaki, for creating this platform. Thank you everyone for watching us. And you can connect Manish on LinkedIn, Manish Heda, MANISHHEDA, right? And you can connect him on LinkedIn. He's also there on Facebook and other social media, but definitely not active like what he will be on LinkedIn. He's also planning to share some strategies on private equity, on hedge funds. So please keep following him on LinkedIn and डेफिनेटली सिमंदर को तो प्लीज मत बोलिए, प्लीज फॉलो
Yeah,
अस,
no,
लाइक अस,
never.
सब्सक्राइब एंड कीप कमेंटिंग. थैंक यू सो मच मनीष, टेक केयर.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you everyone.